Minecraft, larger than Earth. I'm starting to realize that about now. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to Far Lands or Bust. Hello, Wolfie. Is the coast clear out there? Because I'm going to just... Alright, it appears to be. It appears to be. Woof, Wolfie agrees. Alright, let's take care of business. But yes, back at Far Lands or Bust. Heading west as usual. We're in episode 191. Crazy, 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 crazy. And I do have quite a bit to talk about today. Today is Saturday. 1 week until Minecon. What the... That has got to be one of the strangest noises that has come out of my mouth. But yeah, 1 week until Minecon, and our Child's Play charity fundraiser for this season is at $3,486.20. And you can keep giving over at farlandsorbust.com using the chip-in widget. I realize that it's mostly unlikely that we'll be reaching that kind of spur-of-the-moment goal. I thought maybe we could reach $10,000 before Minecon. That was a bit of a lofty goal. Wolfie agrees. Not a problem. I kind of, after said that, I started to reevaluate. I'm like, that might be a bit of a lofty goal to try to reach in such a short amount of time. So, no problem. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. But the charity obviously is still going on there, and you can keep giving. I mean, we'll see what we can get by the time we get back, and we'll have to think of something very interesting to do once we do reach $10,000. I'll try to think of something. Maybe we'll do I don't know, like a kind of a cool little live stream day, you know, like a mini flob-athon, like I said I'd be doing, because to get to our final goal of $100,000, we're gonna need all of the pushes. Yeah, I guess that was the word I was looking for. We can get, and we seem to get a lot of support when we do live streams. So look forward to that. I do have a couple of announcements here for those of you interested in Minecraft and the Far Lands or Bust community, because Minecon is in 1 week, and I noticed that last weekend when Spreadshirt had the free shipping, a lot of you seemed to jump on that and enjoy that to get your Far Lands or Bust t-shirts. The fine people over at Spreadshirt have enabled free shipping once again. This time only on the Far Lands or Bust Spreadshirt store, so farlands.spreadshirt.com. Use the code, very appropriately, use the code MINECON, all uppercase, when checking out to get free standard shipping on an order of any size at the Far Lands or Bust Spreadshirt shop. It's going on right now through the end of Minecon, so through November 25th. Right now, it's only for the North American, the United States store. The same coupon, if you're in Europe and you can hold off on purchasing your Far Lands or Bust gear. The same coupon, Minecon, is going to be enabled on the European store, which is farlands.spreadshirt.net. On just the days of Minecon, so the 24th and the 25th. I tried to get them both enabled, but apparently there's a little bit of they're a little bit more stringent with their coupons on the European storefront. I think it has to do with the whole VAT tax or whatever the heck they're called over there in Europe. But yeah, so for the United States store, for the North America store, from now until November 25th, free shipping using the code MINECON. For the European store, just on the Saturday and Sunday of Minecon, the 24th and 25th, using the coupon code MINECON will get you free standard shipping there. So, check that out. I'll put links in annotations, I think. I think we can put links to Spreadshirt and annotations now in the video description, so you can go check that out. You're not, however, you're not going to be receiving your shirt in time for Minecon. By using standard shipping, just FYI. This is just kind of a thing. I noticed last week that everybody really liked the free shipping. I've since added, at least in the United States store, a couple of hoodies were requested with the floating block of ice. Very, very fitting, I guess, to have cold weather gear with the floating block of ice on it. And I'm going to try, I see that Zisto, they've added, Zisto store has mugs, coffee mugs. I'm going to be adding those in the next couple days. I need to revise a few of my designs in order to match with their requirements for the coffee mugs. So we'll hopefully have a Farlands or Bust coffee mug available. But yeah, go check that out. And like I said, that is one of the many ways that you can actively support this channel and your favorite YouTubers is through their merchandise stores. So I appreciate that. Woof, woof indeed. There's another YouTuber that I would encourage you to support. Our good friend from the KGBs, Skyzm, Steve. He wrote a children's book. That is a sentence that, to be honest, when I first met Steve, I never thought that I would have uttered about him. But he wrote a children's book. I've been liking and retweeting it all along, but I'd like to really mention it here today in Farlands or Bust. He wrote a children's book called Meet Charlie. It's about his dog. And first getting him and getting to know him, and it's kind of, you know, the story, a cute and funny illustrated story, very well illustrated story of his dog and getting to know him and adding him as a member of the family. And he said that, and oh, sorry, I should back up. He said right now it's just available in digital versions for the iPad and the iPhone. Situations. The iPad version is different from the iPhone version simply because the iPad has a little bit more of a book layout, I believe, than the iPhone, iPod Touch versions. But I will put a link to direct links to the iPod or App Store, whatever. I don't personally own an iDevice. I'll put direct links in the video description to that. Also, he has a website, storiesfromsteve.com. But apparently the last few times I mentioned that, it got overloaded and went down. So I'll also give, if that site is down, I'll also give direct links to the iApp Store, the Apple App Store, whatever. And you guys can go check that out. And he said he's going to be giving 10% of every purchase to Child's Play charity via Farlands or Busts. So there's another way that you could both support Skyzm, and you can support Child's Play charity through Farlands or Bust. He also said he's going to be giving a portion to the Red Cross to help with the efforts in the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy on the East Coast. So, good guy Skyzm indeed. So go check that out. And for those of you purchasing the book, there is a cameo appearance by a certain other dog, other than Charlie. Hint, hint. Cameo appearance. Woof. Woof, indeed. So, yeah, perhaps you'll want to get your hands on a digital copy of one of those. And he said eventually, you know, if this does well, he might look into other distribution outlets and perhaps even printed versions. So, go support him. That's really cool to see somebody... you know, he's... I don't personally know how long he's had this plan or this idea to write a children's book, but it's always cool seeing somebody do something out of the ordinary and something that they obviously enjoy, that you wouldn't perhaps expect. That's, you know, creative, and also he's obviously turning around and helping other people via it. So yeah, go support Skyzm. Also go subscribe to his channel, Skyzm Plays, on the YouTubes. Indeed. I appear to have gotten myself stuck on a cliff. But yes, other topics today include Minecon. I do have quite the lists. Well, not really. I have about as much information about Minecon as you guys do, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate to say the least. That literally a week out, and we still don't have all that much information About schedule, I've heard some speculation that on which conference center it's going to be taking place at Paris Disneyland or whatever. It's not Euro Disney anymore. It's Disneyland Paris. So I don't know, but we're still waiting for information. I know Good actually left yesterday, Friday, and I just got a message on Skype that he arrived safely. So he is there, and he still, even though he's all the way over there, he knows about as much as I do all the way over here. So we will talk about Minecon in the next day of episode 191 of Far Lands of Bust. And information blackoutness about Mineconness. Indeedness? No. He never barks when I want him to. When I prompt him. Goomph. But yeah, Minecon. Whew. Coming up next week. And I've actually... I've been a little bit... I never know if... how many of you guys, how many fans were expecting to go there. I'm starting to hear on Twitter, just random mentions. I'm looking forward to meeting you at Minecon. A couple people here and there. And also kind of browsing the Mindcrack Reddit. It seems like there's a substantial amount of fans. Not hopefully overwhelming. I'm not like I'm a celebrity. I deserve to get mobbed by fans. Nothing like that, but it is an interesting thing to see you guys, and it is certainly going to be one of the main reasons to head there is to meet the fans and stuff like that. If you are a fan and are planning on attending Minecon Paris, I would recommend checking out the Mindcrack Reddit. One of the most subreddits of all time, according to Pause on Pause. That's our Mindcrack. There's a few threads already up there of people exchanging plans and information ongoing. We don't know that much about the Mindcrack panel yet, other than that it exists. Of all of us that are going, I believe we heard news that there isn't going to be enough room for all of us on stage. So a few of us are going to be, sitting in the front row of the audience, and obviously we'll be part of the panel, just not up on the main panel podium. The main panel podium. So that's news, but I don't know if Good knows, but I personally don't know what date and or time and or where the panel is taking place. Which is unfortunate. But it sounds like it's pretty much going to be just basically Q&A. We're going to have, we're going to introduce, obviously, ourselves and talk about how the server started and the projects and how it's expanded over the last 2 years. And just the community as a whole. Obviously, we're more than just Minecraft. I mixed those two words. Minecraft. We're more than just Minecraft now. We're playing other games together, and it's more of a gaming community on the YouTubes, which is cool. Collaborative community. So there's going to be that. I'm not sure. I'm still very unsure about the connectivity. I did find a web page on the Disneyland Paris website that explained the internet connectivity situation. Some of the hotels have Wi-Fi, and then in parentheses, in select areas. So I'm assuming not all rooms have Wi-Fi available. It's obviously, it's not free Wi-Fi, you have to pay for it. Apparently all the hotels have wired internet, which you have to pay for, which is interesting. And no information, because we don't know where Minecon is taking place, no information on which conference hall might have Wi-Fi or internet connectivity. So a little bit of a toss-up. Not sure how I'm going to be connected. For those of you who aren't going, but still want to see some of the action, we're hearing from a lot of fans who will be attending the Mindcrack panel that they will be recording and then uploading the panel. Wolfie's going to spawn somewhere over here. Oh, no, he's not. He's right there. Haha! So there will be supposedly recordings of the panel and uploads of the panel in case you miss it. I personally, I didn't purchase, like I kind of mentioned, I was kind of looking at some sort of flip cam type situation to be able to do, record things and vlog, if you will. I did not end up getting one of those. I am going to be bringing my point and shoot camera. And my phone, I'll probably just disable the cell phone part of my phone and kind of use it as an iPod Touch. But I doubt, say we do have internet connectivity, I doubt it's going to be anything of the substantial amount that will allow us to upload videos to YouTube, you know, from on location. So whatever we do end up pictures taking and video recording will probably have to wait to be shared until we are back on common soil here at home. So I'll try my best. I know I said this during the NASA tweet up, but then I ended up not really recording that much. I'm for the most part, I'm going to depend on the more experienced folk on recording, so look for me to be featured in other people's videos and making appearances like that. Like I said, I'll try my best, but my main concern is not freaking out at being in a foreign land around new people and social situations like that. We could probably use some more wool. Get that guy, Wolfie. Where's my shears? They're there. Hey, guy. Yoink. Murder! Oh. This wool is getting soggy. Oh, Wolfie's stuck. Oh, there he goes. Whoa! Jump attack! You're dead, sir. I will leave that one alive so he can tell the others of the brutality that is Wolfie McWolfington. Where was I? Oh, I was talking about videos and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not sure what the connectivity is going to be about at the hotel. So I do have a list. I think a complete list, but I'm unsure about its completion. Oh, that's a spawner. Hold on. Time out. Oop. I almost gave Wolfie the axe to the face. There we go. Alright, what kind of spawner is this? Does it have any goodies? I require the goodies. Some bread. I'm starting to get over encumbered with bread. I'll take the iron. I don't need a bucket. Ah, another single. Where's the Spoider spawner? Spoider. Alright, let's get back out of here. Yoink. Woo! Don't need the sand. That was west. Whoa, that was a labored moo. Okay. Where was I at? Yeah, the connectivity. So I'm not sure. So you will be wanting to keep track of these other people who are going. Here's the list, I believe, of everybody from the Mindcrack server who's going. We've got Good, BWO, Doc, Milby, Pause, Generic B, Pyro, and Blame the Controller, and myself, obviously. So I believe, please correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that is the list of Mindcrack folk who are attending. Also, just other YouTubers who I know are going, and I'm looking forward to meeting who aren't particularly part of the Mindcrack, but obviously Justra, he's part of the Minecraft plane of awesomeness, heading over there. Justra. I know LD Shadow Lady said she was going. I was talking to her a little bit. Bizarre Jelly 5 and Eat Blah. I believe Seth Bling said he's also attending. I think he has even a panel about adventure map making or redstone or something like that. And also that I've heard Beat Bop Vox. He does the Minecraft Monday show. And others, although it's one of those things. I wish they somewhere had a like comprehensive list. Ah! Good job. He took that jump without taking any fall damage. Yeah, I wish there was like a list, perhaps like on Minecon, the Minecon website or something, of people we're looking forward to going. I doubt the Yogscast are going. I don't believe they're going due to last year's kerfuffle. So, yeah, as far as I know, at least those are the people who I follow and I've been keeping track of, who I know are planning on attending. There's probably more that I'm not aware of, or perhaps I'm not familiar with their channels or their content, but that is, as far as I know, the information. The people you'll be wanting to keep track of the Mindcrack people, so people like Good, B00, Doc, Milby, Pause, Generic B, Pyro, and Blame the Controller. That is going to be the group that I will be mostly, obviously, tagging along with. I am not much of a solo explorer when it comes to this stuff. I'm going to be depending on the experience, the convention experience, and travel expertise of those guys. Little did they know that when they agreed to go to Minecon with me tagging along, that they would also be adopting me as their kind of their travel, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Not companion, but kind of their responsibility. So I'm depending on them to keep me from getting lost or you know, losing track of myself. So anyway, yeah, it should be dark enough. Let's go to sleep. And awakeness. And continuing on. I do have videos set up to be published while I'm away at Minecon, just so you're not completely in the void. So this is all stuff I've recorded beforehand. I have a lot of... Hey, guy. I have a lot of Dirt 3 to go up. I have... what else do I have? I recorded some stuff last night. Collaboration that I think you guys will enjoy. Yeah. Not that much. Maybe I'm not gonna, like, binge the next few days and record 10,000 videos. Just because I don't want to overwhelm you guys, and I don't want to overwhelm myself. I'm still kind of preparing and packing and sort of arranging the things that need to come with me. So there's that. Although I might... Oh yeah, this is something I wanted to mention. For those of you who have stuck around on the third day, I know that YouTube gives you analytics, statistics for how long people watch the videos. And I can always see more people watch... This happens in all videos, but more people watch the beginning of a video and then they end up just trailing off or closing the tab or stop watching, you know. It's a curve that ends up getting smaller and smaller as the video goes on. So, for those of you who have stuck around here on the third day, I have a little bit of a bonus for you. I am planning on, you know, last week I did the Friday morning with coffee with Kurt, or whatever I called it, live stream. I think I would like to do one on Monday, kind of a pre-Minecon live stream, just to get it out of the way, to get connected with you guys before I kind of get disconnected from you guys on my trip. So, Monday, twitch.tv/KurtJMac. I'm not completely sure of a time, still going to be very casual about it, but it's looking like about the same time I started the Friday morning one, so like 11 a.m. morning. I know, it's very loosely defined. 11 a.m. Central Time, Central Daylight Time. Whoa, that is one of the biggest trees I've ever seen. Look at how many branches it has. It's all different colors, too. I think that little tree is kind of helping out on the side there. Cool. That would make for a nice treehouse. If we were making a treehouse. Which we are not. Woof. So yeah, twitch.tv/KurtJMac. That's, what did I say, 11 a.m. Central Time. That's noon Eastern. 9 a.m. Pacific. Do the conversions yourself. Woof. Wolfie agrees. Learn to do time conversions. I just would like to do that. I think I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been hanging out on the Mindcrack server a lot, so perhaps I'll be hanging out there during the live stream. Not Far Lands or Bust yet. I think I'll break from tradition in just doing Far Lands or Bust live streams at 100%. Like I said, this season we can use all the fundraising we can get. So I think at 10% I'll do a Far Lands or Bust live stream, maybe couple hours or something like that. I'll also record it and upload it to YouTube, just so it doesn't break with the continuity of the YouTube Farlands Bust stuff. But yeah, okay. So there you go. Get yourself ready for a Monday morning live stream, if you'd like such a thing. I do. Well, see, I told you I had a lot to talk about today. I do have quite a few questions still, quite in backup. So if you have been submitting your questions and I haven't answered it yet, I still have questions from like 3 or 4 episodes ago that I haven't answered. So be patient, young Padawan. So let's start to drill down some of them. The insert name here, 42 vids, asked, "Are you planning?" Oh, speaking of live stream, I guess very apt. Are you planning on bringing back Speedy Cam, or was that just a flob-athon thing? I obviously still do have a webcam. Speedy Cam was kind of a flob-athon thing. I suppose for special occasions I'll bring it back, but Speedy actually resides... Her cage resides in a completely different, opposite room of my house than where my office is. So it's a little bit of a task to disassemble and reassemble her cage out here in the office. So Speedy Cam, not that often of a thing. I mean, I suppose it's too far away for like a USB extension cable. I'd have to get like a couple of repeaters if I wanted to do like a total, disconnected, discombobulated. Oh, how's Wolfie doing on his health? I think he's doing all right. Sit. Yeah, you're good. I'll still have you kill this pig regardless. Hey, guy. Boosh! In your face! Wolfie? There he is. Yoink. So yeah, Speedy Cam. Maybe just a special occasion thing. Not something that I can easily just set up and do. But thank you very much for that question. Hypnoquake asks Kurt, who is one person you look up to? I don't know. Like, in real life, I don't have that many real life, I guess, heroes, I guess you could say. I mean, there's people I look up to. I tend to look up to the people who are kind of the... If we're looking at celebrities or whatever, the people who are kind of the quiet, introverted types, like Neil Armstrong, obviously, I look up to. He's a very kind of a reserved, very quiet guy, despite his achievements, and that's kind of the approach I take to things. But yeah, not. I don't know, I can't think of any, like, one person who I can say, oh, this person has influenced the way I think about my life and while I was growing up, blah, 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 blah. So, I can't say in particular, like, I can't just off the top of my head pick up one person. Oh, this person was my hero and I try to emulate them, blah, 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 blah. And I think that's an okay approach. It's good not to just focus on one individual aspect or try to be one person. You gotta take influences from many different sources and apply that to the self you are trying to create. So, yeah, it's a good question, but I can't say I have a good answer for it. So yeah, thank you for that question. Alex, shh, I'll just call you Alex S. I don't know how to say your last name. Asks, how's the toe? For those of you who don't know, the last season of Farlands Bust, there was an incident where I clumsily ran into a door frame, foot first, and broke my toe. The one right next to the pinky toe on my right foot. I did not go to the doctor or anything like that, so you may be asking, how did you know it was broken? Because it really was not facing in the same direction that it had been for the previous 29 years of my life. So it was broken. It was pretty much broken, at least dislocated. But that was a fun experience. And they really, the reason that you don't go to the doctor is they can't really do anything. I had medical tape on me, so I just taped it to the toe next to it and put ice on it, and it pretty much healed, and it's good. And for those of you who are worried, oh, you should really get that checked out. It might, like, affect the way you walk or the ways your shoes fit or something like that. No, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. Thanks for your concern, though. So the toe is good. The toe is fine. So, as a tip for some of you, if you happen to break a toe, a pinky toe, maybe you want to go to the doctor if it's something worth concerning yourself about, but otherwise, a minor injury at best. A flesh wound. Just but a flesh wound. Oh, toes. I'm looking down the questions, running out of time. Here we go. From A0E. Do you play any instruments of the musical variety? If so, which? And I suppose if there are any musical instruments you would like to learn to play, let me know as well. I've answered this before. I took a few classes in piano and was pretty good in that through college. It was a requirement for the art degree I was getting. I liked piano because it doesn't, and through that I learned to kind of read music. I've since forgotten. I like piano because it doesn't really require any special, like, adaptation. You basically just press keys. I do own a guitar, and I've owned a few guitars that I've since sold throughout high school. You know, everybody in high school wants to learn how to play guitar. Be cool, like the cool kids and the rock stars. But the guitar is difficult because being good kind of depends on developing those calluses on your fingers and just getting that rhythm down. So that I was okay at, but then I would just get frustrated if I don't practice enough. Then you don't develop those calluses, and then no matter what you do, you sound like crap. Come on, Wolfie, I'm making a little platform for you. There you go. Well done. So yeah, not... I would still, I guess, to answer the second part of that question, it would be nice to still learn how to play guitar or something like that, but not a major thing that I'm like, I need to learn how to play the guitar. So, yeah, I enjoyed the piano. Sheep! What are you doing here, sheep? You can't come in here, sheep. Leave Wolfie alone. Actually, I can't have you being alive around here. I'm worried that you might occupy the same block as Wolfie and cause problems, so sorry. Wolfie is more important than you, sheep. Alright, there we go. Woof, indeed. Wolfie agreed with that assessment of the danger of the sheep. Alright, so we have the final hidey hole of this episode. But yeah, thanks for all those questions. And like I said, I have a whole list to go still. I was hoping we could get to episode 200 before Minecon, but I don't believe that's going to be happening. Sorry. What do I need to do? I need to plunk down the workbench. And I need to remind you guys... Wow, I am terrible at making beds efficiently. God, terrible. Alright, alright, let's make a boat. There we go. Oh, I need more wooden planks next episode. Remind me, please. But yeah, let's do this, let's do that. And then I need to remind you to keep going to farlandsorbust.com to continue contributing to Child's Play charity. Trying to reach $100,000 this season, Season 4 of Far Lands or Bust. And the more we get, the more I continue walking, and the more we get to help out kids in children's hospitals around the world. Also, right now this week, Desert Bus for Hope is going on, which is another cool gaming Child's Play charity fundraiser. So go check that out. And support them as well if you're looking for alternate avenues on which to support Child's Play charity. But yeah, and like I said, also use your code MINECON at Spreadshirt at thefarlands.spreadshirt.com to get your free standard shipping. Look forward to mine. I'll be back at Far Lands of Us, so we'll talk more about Minecon and what's coming up for then. But so many chickens. But in the meantime, thanks so much for watching. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time. Oh, that was weird.